Hey guys, Grey Wolf here with another one of my videos. This is Truck Simulator 19. It just came out today, and I want to take a quick look at the graphics, the way it plays, and let's start making it a profile. We'll name it, of course, Grey Wolf. Okay. Now, this is the driver's license. I guess this is the character profile selection, and I really like the way that you can customize your character. I've played a couple other simulation games. I haven't seen a character customization this in-depth for a simulator mobile game, and I really would like to see this more often in other simulator games, maybe even done better. And oh, I like those shades. So let's go ahead and take a quick look at everything in here, and I really like those shades. And that beard, it is a nice beard. And clearly there's no option to change the color, let's see, but I guess you just get what you get, so we'll stick with that. And there's a random down here, and clothing as well. I think that looks like a truck driver in me right there, so let's do a random and see what we can create from random, because who wants to make our own choices? Oh, that looks nice. Oh, high class. How about this guy, very professional? Okay, to the Asian, I think that was a female. Okay. Love the hat. Some of these, this is perfect. Wait, can I have that one back? Yes, that is perfect. Okay. Let's play the tutorial. I've never played Truck Simulator before, so we'll run through the tutorial and see how much I don't know. So far, it's looking like a very promising mobile game. Okay. Now this is an American setting. Oh, and you get to choose the style that you'd like to use for steering options. And I like using the slider. I'm used to that from Construction Simulator. But there's a wheel, there's the tilt, and there's also arrows. So you say you want to be the best trucker in the States. Let's give her a real voice. I know you can't wait to get behind the wheel. Okay. But first you have to show me if you still got it. Okay. You probably know all of that, but let me show you the ropes. I can't let you hit the road without at least a short test. My friend left me a truck to look after, so we can use it to start right now. You know what happens when you let your friend borrow the vehicle? They wreck it. I think this is a bad idea. Okay, so we push this to start. Push and hold it. Okay, so we push and hold to start. And this is the exact kind of layout that I like. I do appreciate having the dynamic mirrors. Being able to look in the mirrors and use the mirrors. I know that was one complaint I heard a lot from my Construction Simulator fan base. People who play the Construction Simulator games always wanted to have dynamic mirrors. They felt like the mirrors on the trucks in the game were useless. I'm going to try to use the mirrors to back into this trail. Oh, okay, camera, thank you. So, okay, if you're used to using these kind of mirrors, and long press this, then I think you'll have a lot of fun with this. But if you're definitely not used to using mirrors during the mobile version or any kind of truck driver game, you're gonna want to get used to that right away. Great, now let's take it out. Oh, and watch out for those trucks. Now I see I have the GPS thing turned on, which is a nice touch. It definitely keeps me from getting lost. But I think you can change the color. So let's go to settings here. You can choose the slider options, sensitivity, access, traffic density. Of course, I like a lot of traffic. Okay, and the GPS line mode. I'm not sure if that's going to change it to a gray, or maybe it turns it off. I guess it turns it off. Okay. Let's keep going. Let's get out of this tutorial as fast as we can. So far so good. Now stop your truck completely. Now I don't know why they give you that option right now. It should say it right when you're in here. Before you can leave the shop, you have to do a quick checkup. Okay. So I'm guessing this is where she's going to show me all the button layouts. of the vehicle. And fuel is obviously an option. I'm going to skip all of this just for video's sake. If you want to find out all the great features that this game has, please purchase it and play it. I think it's definitely going to be worth your time if you enjoy truck driving games or any kind of simulation games. Now, we have to head off to the vehicle dealer, I believe. Of course, you can turn off the map. I'm not sure how I feel about the big red X's stopping you. It almost feels like I'm in one of those old Xbox racer games where you can't go down a certain road because it says you can't. But maybe that's just for the tutorial's sake, or maybe that's to actually help players who otherwise might get lost in this big open road world. And clearly you can look inside the cab. I have an issue with this because left is right and right is left, but I think if you turn on the y-axis, left is left and right is right inside the cab. And I think this is awesome to be able to look inside the cab and use the cab view while playing the game. We've always wanted this in the construction simulator games. I'm not sure if it's in the farming simulator games, possibly in the future mobile versions it will be. I know this is possible in flight simulator games, so it's great to see it in truck simulator, and it's fully functional, and it looks great too. And I think I prefer to drive this way. Now you can see my speedometer down there on the bottom right. It was red, it's yellow now. I think there is a sweet spot. Maybe that's what they're going for. Maybe it's speeding. If I'm in the red, I'm using too much gas, or I'm speeding. Or maybe if I'm in the yellow, it's like the perfect, or I don't know. But the cameras are also interesting as well. And I'll get to that in a second because I just want to keep cycling through. And I really choose to use the bumper camera or the cab view. And blinkers too. Blinkers work in this game, which is nice. You can just tap on the left or the right side. I think it's double tap, but you'll go through that in the tutorial. And you can also hold down left and right sides below the mirrors to honk the horn, because sometimes traffic in these simulator games are a little frustrating and kind of annoying. Okay. So far so good. And this is with high density traffic, so it's not that bad. Feels a little more lively. Now we're almost at the depot. Awesome. Now put your trailer in one of the marked spots and detach it to receive a reward. There's always 3 parking spots, each with different difficulty. Oh, okay. See, I didn't catch that when I was playing this because I was too busy messing with the cameras. There's different stars above these spots, I noticed, and as you can see, I was a little confused. That's a 2-star. That looks pretty difficult to back into. There's also a 1-star over here, and I think I've seen a 3-star, but it looked a lot easier. I'm not sure what the difficulty was. So, yes, I'm guessing that was a 3-star. I just didn't catch it. Anyways, my trailer backing up skills are complimentary of construction simulator. Thank you. But I completely missed the target. And I think that doesn't matter because it'll activate anyways. We'll have to find out in later videos. But here we are, the job breakdown, the experience, the money we get, and I think the trailer detaches automatically once you long press that button. Again, I'll let you figure this out as you play the game. I don't want to give away any of the actual modalities that you can use and the way that the game works. It's the purpose of the tutorial to teach you, or if you're already familiar with Truck Simulator, you can figure it out on your own, I'm pretty sure. Now, having an issue with graphics, so I want to check out the graphics. We have all kinds of different choices here for the quality, the resolution of the screen, and if you have that yellow marker, that exclamation point, it means that something's not working properly, and it could possibly be because, wow, this looks terrible. It could be because I don't have enough memory on my phone. I actually had to make a lot of room for this game to be put on. It could also be, and as you can see, the check mark now says it's fine, so I'm going to try to go back. Could be a number of different things. I'm on an iPhone 7, So it might be the iPhone 7's, just not as powerful as it should be for a top tier game like Truck Simulator 19. Who knows, because later on it worked just fine for me. So, and I'm seeing the gas gauge hasn't gone down at all. I don't know if it's supposed to be gray or green, but we're going to assume that the bars there are gas. And holy cow, the world is destructible. Okay. So after getting lost, I found my way back to the shop where I'm supposed to be going to pick up another semi-truck, because we can't have this awesome one. It's too decked out for a beginner. And for a long press. Let's see what they've got in store here. And usually in any kind of simulator game, you always start off with some low tier vehicles, but this doesn't look too bad. I see Kenworths, I see MACKs, a lot of Kenworth and MACK. It seems like that's just the two that you start off with. Okay, that's all right. I think I see a lot of these on the road. T680s, okay, I like the color. Oh, I like this. Big old American. Now the Mack Titan you can actually get on Construction Simulator 2. Axle back. Just thinking a lot of those. The same with the Kenworth T880. You can also get these vehicles on Construction Simulator 2. And okay, so that's the 4 we can choose, I suppose. And I think I'm going to just go with, I like the color of the other one. I'm not sure if you can actually change the color of these vehicles, and if you can't, I'm just going to choose this one because I like the starting paint scheme. So now you have your very own truck. Let me show you how you can customize your what? I can customize the truck. Alright. Awesome. It looks like there's a lot to customize here, but I'm not getting all of it, and I guess there's metal. Wow. Okay, so you can customize your trucks, which is awesome. Can't wait for further investigation of this perk. I must say, you look pretty good behind that wheel. Yes, I do, with that manly beard of mine. There's only a couple things left to do before I let you go. Just drop by the depot and wrap this. Why am I speaking in an English accent all of a sudden? Just stop by the depot and wrap this up. Okay, push to start. I think I'm figuring this out now. Now there's different options to use for the steering. And I said I wanted to go through that and look at those options and see how they play and how they work. The camera is kind of weird. I like a camera that flows well, and this camera setting seems a little funky. Let's see here. So resolution, definitely keep that at full, or you're going to feel like you're blind. And let's see, the flip axis, the flip X and Y axis is good. Have those on if you're in cab view, and have them off if you're using an exterior camera view, unless you enjoy having the Y-axis and X-axis flipped. I'm getting the steering down pretty well, but of course it's with the slider. This is what I'm used to using in Construction Simulator. Let's see, and I like that there's other trucks driving around. Let's see what the other steering is like. Let's try the wheel. Okay, that's cool. How did the sign get all the way down here? Okay, the wheel is kind of interesting, but I feel like I don't have full control. It gets kind of wonky if I don't feel like if my thumb's not pressing it just right, then I don't get any steer at all. I feel like I don't have any control really with the steering wheel. Maybe this would work better with an actual steering wheel attachment. Let's try the arrows. Never used arrows before. I have seen it in other simulator games. I thought it was kind of tacky. Okay, so the arrows, they seem pretty effective. They seem very easy to use. And they're also, the steering control is a lot more manageable. The slider, I feel like you have more control, you have more freedom. The arrows are very much left and right. It's whatever you choose is what you get. Now again, this lady's asking me to stop completely and I'm miles away from the marker, so I'm just going to keep driving, and I'm going to assume that I'm supposed to be stopping in the glowing multicolored aura square, and that's where we're going to go. She's still asking me to stop completely. I don't know if I'm going to be breaking the rules by going into the square or not, but let's just do that. My gut's telling me that. Okay. All right, I was right. Okay. Now that you have your own truck, you have everything you need to start your journey to the top, accept and deliver cargo jobs, earn money, experience for yourself. You can go straight ahead and just attach a trailer in the depot and the cargo. Okay, slow down, lady. You were taking forever to say just a few sentences, but now you want to run through the paragraphs on me. First, open the main menu. Okay, and this menu looks just like construction simulators. I'm almost wondering if maybe the developers are sharing. Now this looks different. Okay, I'm not familiar with construction or truck simulators, but this is interesting. I like that you have all these maps to unlock. And it looks like we're in the southern region right now, which would be appropriate for her southern accent. And we can also unlock the East Coast, the Midwest, the Southwest, and all of them looks like it would be their own large map, which is very interesting. I find that very interesting that you can unlock these regions and really travel around all of the United States of America, which is I've never seen before. I think that's amazing, and I can't wait to further explore this. Like I said, and we'll see in future videos how I handle these situations. I've never played a truck simulator before. This is my first time, and I just wanted to share this with everyone watching. So we get a free gimme level up. Go to the profile and the profile tree. Now I feel like there's not a whole lot here. I don't know what any of these things do, so we'll have to explore that together later, but we're just going to agree to whatever the lady wants and continue. Look at that truck. Now that is cool that I can change the paint job. I can customize it through accepting jobs and unlocking regions. I really am excited to see what this game offers. So far I'm impressed, even though I'm a little disappointed in my phone's ability to run it. I really think that anyone running an iPhone 8 or higher, or an Android that has a lot of processing power and memory, will definitely enjoy this game. Okay, I see each trailer has a little job description above them, which is cool. But let's look at the map, and what is this lady over here? What is she doing? So, I need your help, please. Oh, okay. And, okay. So we're just going to accept that job and see what it offers. I really like this loading screen. Although I wonder if you could unlock new loading screens. I think that'd be very cool to be unlocked new loading screens. Hey there, Cassandra McGraw. It's been years, I know. I would love to talk about you leaving and not speaking to me, but I need your help. And you're calling me? Yeah, I'm kind of desperate. I need cargo delivered. And so their faces are changing too. Maybe not mine, but at least the NPC that I'm communicating with, which I think is another cool thing that they've implemented in this game. I'll always be there when you need me. Sounds like the chorus to a country song. I'll always be there when you need me. Okay, so you can see on the map there's an orange line, and that indicates my GPS to my target destination. And I've always wanted this in other games, Construction Simulator specifically. That's the one that I'm more acclimated to. That's the one that I really enjoy playing. That's really my main gig right there. And I've mentioned this before, that I would love to see on the map the ability to set a GPS marker line just like this one in this game here. But I digress. Now you can see in the mirrors there's a semi-truck behind me, and my driving just got really bad there because I was too busy checking out that semi-truck. I really think this game would benefit a lot if it was online, multiplayer, It seems like it's got a lot of potential to be that later. That could be someone from Bus Simulator. How you doing? That could also be someone from Bus Simulator. I mean, I think a cross-branding would be amazing online. So how was Europe and Australia? So I'm guessing these games are somehow related because she's asking me about previous Truck Simulator games. Now I got a complaint about the way that feed pops up in front of my screen while I'm driving. It's very distracting, and it almost blocks I can't see what I'm driving in. And the couple camera views that I do enjoy are bumper, the cab view, the top of the cab view, and okay. So brakes, use them ahead of time. Okay, well, that's another nice thing. Obstacles disappear after you crash into them, and unfortunately, whoever was playing Bus Simulator, I just ran into the back of you, I'm sorry. And these wide open roads, I mean, I'd like to see more traffic, but maybe that's just because I haven't unlocked a lot. The cameras are nice. I do enjoy the open meadows. I'm sure there's a lot of cities to drive through. There's certainly room for new players to learn to drive the semi-trucks without having too many incidences. But I would like to see maybe more vehicles on the road, maybe more happening, like driving past a cow farm where farmers are farming, or maybe watching a little Cessna take off from an airport, things like that. But I digress again. This is going to be my first time ever playing a Truck Simulator game. And let's switch it back to the slider controls. That's the one I prefer. I really think there's a lot of potential in this Truck Simulator 19, and I look forward to making more videos, discovering it with you. And please like, follow, subscribe. Be posting many more videos with Construction Simulator or Truck Simulator. And yeah, this has been a lot of fun. This is my first review of the Truck Simulator game. I would definitely give it a 9 out of 10. Maybe an 8 out of 10. 9 is kind of too generous, but there are a few of complaints, and those are strictly just because I'm not very good at the game right now, and maybe because my phone can't handle the awesome graphics that you can achieve in this game. But I also think there's a lot of improvements that could be made, one being the way the chat slides up in front of your screen while you're driving, and the tutorial having more streamlined flow. So the game is available on Google Play and the App Store. It's only $2.99. That's very inexpensive for all the features you're getting. This game is a great buy, a lot of fun so far, and I really think you should check it out and give it a shot. This has been Grey Wolf, and I'll catch you guys later.